microphone wasn't working on my computer, so I had to shut down and come back up. All right, so we lost some time here. We lost about 15 minutes. So real quickly, I just want to welcome you. I'm sorry I have on my workout attire. If you follow me on Facebook, or on Instagram, or even on Periscope, I went jogging this morning. I love to jog, and I have to get back into it. I was a marathon runner for a while. Actually, I didn't run the marathon. I almost ran the marathon. I qualified. I did all the steps I needed to take. And then once I got to that final day, I couldn't make it. So I lost everything. I lost my money that I invested, whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Today, we are going to talk about what you came here for. You came here to learn about how I was able to step away from my full-time teaching career to enjoy a life of freedom. Right now, I am in the midst of building an empire. I'm in the midst of building a business that has created freedom for myself. Now, during the course of this webinar, I'm going to speak about finances and money and income. So please, you're on this page, you're on the Work From Home Wednesday page. So make sure you visit our income disclaimer, because I'm going to repeat, I cannot guarantee you any amount of money. When it comes to working a business, this is not a job. So when it comes to working a business, you have to treat it like a business. And so your work effort, as well as what you put into it, is what you will get out of it. So, if you're willing to follow the system, if you are willing to, do the things that I tell you to do, then you will succeed in this business. But I cannot guarantee you any amount of income. So I just want to make that clear before we start to delve into what I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to share my screen, so that you can get a little bit of background about myself. Today, what I'm going to do is show you a series of videos. I'm going to show you a series of videos that I've already have in place for you, so that you can get an idea of what it is that I do. All right. I do a few things, but there is one system in particular that I have become a part of that is creating a financial freedom blueprint for me. Okay. So that is where I am trying to, get you to see that you can do, be, and have everything that you want. And it all depends on you. So, if you say, Danielle, I am ready to work from home, I want to make $5,000 a month, it's totally doable in this business. Again, I can't guarantee you anything, but it's totally doable. Why? Because we have a system in place that is allowing people to make more money than they've ever made before in their lives. We have 100% commissions right now in place. And you're going to see that later when I show this video. We have a system in place that there is nothing like it in the marketplace. There's nothing like it. And it is creating financial freedom. We just hit our 16th millionaire inside of this business. So, when I say that whatever you want out of this business, you can totally get it, but it's up to you. It's up to how many hours you're willing to put in. It's up to, how dedicated you are to being free. I am a mompreneur on a mission. My mission is to help you become free, to become a freedompreneur, to become that mompreneur who enjoys freedom, lifestyle freedom, financial freedom, freedom to be with your children. I stepped away from my job because I wanted to be home with my children. They would cry. They would, absolutely be so distraught that they would have to go to after school. There were times when I worked in the post office. I've had many jobs because I've always tried to figure out a way that I could make money and also be home with my kids, but it never worked. And I was still looking at a job. I'm thinking, okay, if I work 11 to 7, then I could be home with my kids during the day. How did that work out? I slept all day. That's when I was working at the post office. I thought maybe if I became a teacher, then I could be home, because after all, teachers get holidays and vacations. Yeah, but teachers have a very stressful job. And with the Department of Education, the things that are changing, the rules and the regulations, and now the expectations, and I work with special ed kids, the expectations of the children are up here. Meanwhile, their abilities are not up there. So the expectations just for you to keep your job, the anxiety of feeling that you may not have a job tomorrow. I just want to turn on the light a little bit. I'm going to get up because I feel a little dark. I'm going to just so I guess I'm sorry. I don't know if that's any better. I don't think it got any lighter. Next time I'll bring my light. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with here. We are dealing with an economy that is changing. We're dealing with a society that is expecting so much for. Oh, there it goes again. It's getting dark. I know it was darker. Wait, let me turn it on again. I'm sorry. My light switch is on a timer. So I decided to take control of my life. I decided that I wasn't going to be that person anymore. That I wasn't going to be that person that was stressed out every morning trying to rush her kids off to school, because she had to be to work. I wasn't doing it anymore. I wasn't that mother that was going to leave her children in after school, to a place where they didn't want to be. I wasn't that mother that wanted to come home and just relax after a long, stressful day. Meanwhile, my kids had loads of energy, and I'm telling them, look, not now, not now, not now. There was a lot of not nows, with my kids. And, as a result of that, my oldest daughter, she became pregnant at an early age. She was only a teenager. There was a lot of things that have happened in my life that made me take a step back and say, wait a minute, if I don't change something now, then I'm just going to keep getting the same results over and over and over. I didn't want my other kids to become pregnant. I have a son. I definitely didn't want him to come home and say, Mommy, I have somebody, so these are the things that I had to really think about and wrestle with myself and say, what is it that I can do? So I asked, I prayed, I meditated for something to give me a sign. I asked God to give me a sign, send something my way that could help me, change my life, and that could help me be home with my children, because ultimately my children is the most important thing in my life, in my whole world. And if you're like me, if you're watching this right now, then you can relate. If you are a mom, you are watching me, and you understand how your children are your everything. So, I made a decision, a conscious decision, to change my life. And I am going to do everything in my power that I can, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm going to do everything that I need to do so that I can continue to be home with them. Because after all, I worked my butt off for many years. From the time I was 16 years old, I worked my butt off for other people. Why won't I work my butt off for myself? Why won't I work my butt off for my family? Why? So, that's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you willing to do what it takes to be home with your family, or whatever your goal is? I don't know what your goal is, but if you decide to join me on this journey, I will get to know you. I will get to know your journey better, and I will get to know what it is that you are willing to do in order to reach your goals, your dreams, your desires, right? We all have goals, dreams, and desires, and we all have something that is within us that we want to get out, but our jobs stifle us. And I'm not telling you by any means to quit your job. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do that. You're not me. Don't do that. You stay there and you build until you can walk away and you say, see you, boss, I'm out of here, right? That's what you want to do. So right now, I'm just going to share my screen. I want to thank you, first of all, for being here. Just turn off your cell phone, log off of Facebook, whatever it is that you're doing right now, because I do want your undivided attention. just to get you out of the way. You think I'm going to sell you something? Yes, I'm here to sell you something. I'm here to sell you your dreams. I'm here to sell you a lifestyle of freedom. I'm here to sell you an opportunity of a lifetime, if you will. All right. I'm here to sell you something that is going to, if you take advantage, if you take full advantage of it, and if you take every measure possible to be all in, I'm going to sell you a life in a package, literally. So, keep your mind open, keep your heart open, think about the things that you desire in life that you haven't achieved yet. But if you made enough money, you would be able to achieve it. Just think about the things that you could do. Just think about the places you would visit. Just think about, if you could just generate income on autopilot without having to do anything. You do the grunt work now, and eventually you'll be able to lay on the beach and you'll still be making money. Again, see our income disclosure. But just think about that. I want you to close your eyes right now and think about that and visualize that. Visualize how your life would look if that was your life. If you were able to just make money all day long, never have to worry about a bill ever again in your life. If you never had to worry about leaving your children crying in somebody else's arms. I've done it. It's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching for a mom. It's heart-wrenching for a child, and it's devastating. It's actually traumatic. They've taken studies that it's a traumatic experience to tear your child away from a parent, a mom, to put them in the hands of a stranger. So think about that. Just think about, I just do not like the way my thing is looking here. I just hope you can see everything. So just think about that, all right? As you watch this presentation, as you watch what you're going to hear, as you listen and you open your mind and your heart to possibilities. We've been given in this world, we don't get many possibilities. We don't get the opportunity to explore anything. If you grew up like me in a strict religious household where you just had to listen to what someone else said, don't think for yourself, and just go along with the rest of society, don't ask questions. This is what it is. You go to church, you work, and you retire. No, that's not the way that life was supposed to live. We are free beings in this world. So we have every right as free beings. God put us here on this earth. If you believe in God or whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, I believe in God. I believe that God put us here on this earth to do great things, not to slave away for somebody else. No, he gave us a mind so that we could think outside the box. He gave us, a mind to be creative, a mind and a strong body. That's why we have to stay healthy so that we can do work that is required so that we can touch lives. This business is about touching lives. I'm here to touch your life right now. I'm here to speak life into you. I'm here for you to understand that you can have more and that you can be more than you've ever thought possible. When I was young growing up, I didn't have any dreams. No one taught me to dream. I just knew what I saw in my surroundings. I grew up in poverty. I grew up, in an abusive household. My father was an alcoholic, and a drug addict, actually. My mom died when I was 15 years old. So I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. Everything that I've achieved, everything that I've accomplished up until this point was a result of my hard work and my expectations of something more, right? Have I failed? Yes, I failed. I have failed. I failed in network marketing over 15 years ago. I started network marketing, because my mind wasn't right. I didn't know that was an opportunity for me to become rich. I didn't know that. I didn't know. If I would have known then what I know now, but sometimes we have to have more exposures to things, right? We have to have more exposures. So the first time, if you're hearing this for the first time, you may say, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, if you want to be closed-minded, then, have fun. Good luck. Good luck on your journey. Stay clocking your time card at your job. Keep doing that. Well, I'm going to create a freedom lifestyle for others. Well, I'm going to start creating residual incomes for myself and for other people. You can stay stuck at your job all you want. You don't have to be here. But for those who want to make a change, those who have been asking for a change, those who have been looking for a change, those who have been desiring a change, you are here for a reason. You came here for a reason. You're watching me. You're listening to me for a reason. And I'm giving you everything that I have. I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm going to be so straightforward with you that if you decide to work with me, you will get to know me from a place that probably nobody else knows me, except for my family. Because when I work with people, I work from my heart and I want to touch other people's lives. I don't want to, blow smoke up your butt. This is a business. This is a business, and I want you to come in it with a business mindset. Yes, you're going to have to make that switch, but that's why I'm here, to help you make that switch. You have to change from the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. And that takes a little bit of doing. That's why we have products that helps you to do that. We have products that will incredibly change your mind, your mindset, your way of thinking, your beliefs about yourself. You will step into that leadership position and know it and own it, right? That's what you want. As a business owner, you have to be a leader. You can't be a follower if you're going to be a leader. So this is something that I want to teach you on my team. Mompreneurs on a mission. I'm going to teach you all of that. All right. So let's get into the screen share. I'm going to show you a couple of videos. All right. I'm going to show you a video of myself, give you a little bit more about my background, even though I've already spoken to you. But I just want to introduce you more to the system. All right. To the system that I've been using that has allowed me, I just signed up another person yesterday, and I'm looking to sign up at least 100 people within the next 6 months. If I could touch 100 lives, help 100 people make six-figure incomes in their lives, what would that do for you? What would that do? And right now, there is such a vision that is being set forth for us that we are creating millionaires every year. So you want to be in now. You want to be in it so that you can position yourself. Everything is all about timing, right? Everything is all about timing. And I believe that everything happens at the right time, where you are positioning yourself at the right time for the right purpose. So right now, as you're listening to me, you're watching me, you are here at the right time because you've been tossing this around for a while, haven't you? You've been thinking about it. So you saw me somewhere, you heard me somewhere, maybe on Periscope. I heard somebody message me today. So I'm on Periscope. People text me, inbox me on LinkedIn, Instagram. So you've seen me somewhere. You've heard my story. I've connected with you. So now it's only natural for you to take that next step, right? Because that's how the universe works. Once you take a step forward, first of all, once you put something out there in the universe, you're going to start to attract it. So if you've been thinking about working from home, maybe you've been, thinking about, man, I wish I could find somebody that I could relate to, or someone that can mentor me so I can know what to do with this. I'm tired of this job. I'm tired of working all these hours for this little bit of pay. I'm tired of it, right? Tired. You've been thinking about it. You've been tossing it around. You've been putting it out there in the universe. You've been putting your energy out there. And lo and behold, here I am. Here I am, to save you. Here I am to guide you through the process. But you have to be a willing participant. You have to be a person that's willing to learn. You have to be a person that is willing to listen, because I have my mentors who are $1 million earners, right? Millions of dollars that are mentoring me on what to do. So it's only natural that you listen to me as I listen to them. And even when you listen to them, we all listen to them together, right? Doesn't that make sense? This is not like the job market where your boss is telling you, look, you need to go over here and you need to do this and you need to hurry up because your break is over and da 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 da. And where were you on your break? As a matter of fact, I had a unit coordinator tell me that as a teacher. Where were you on your break? I said, excuse me? I went to go make a phone call. I can't make phone calls now. So this is not like that. When you listen to your $1 million mentors, when you listen to your six-figure earner mentors, it's because we want you to become six-figure earners. It's because we want you to be $1 million men. We want you to become a $1 million earner. It's not because we're trying to make more money than you. We all want to make money together. So when you produce, we make money. When we produce together, we all make money. When you start to build a team, you make more money. Your team, you want to build your team up and encourage your team and train your team. We are a team. We are a team. We will be a team. Mompreneurs on a mission is a team. So trust me, believe me when I tell you that I am looking for motivated people to work with. Everybody can't do this business. You just can't. Everybody just can't do it. So, I will qualify you. If you say, Danielle, I'm in, this is what I want to do. I want to do it. I will qualify you to make sure that, okay, you can do it. This is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And I'm not looking for anybody that's going to start something. Okay, well, I'll test it out and try it and then quit. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody that's going to go in for the long haul. At least give it a year. Give it a year. Give it a year and see. Because within that year, you are going to transform like a butterfly, like a caterpillar into a butterfly. Believe me when I tell you. All right, so let me get to we're running short on time here. So what I want to do now is show you my screen. And just want to make sure you guys can see my screen. So I'm going to be going back and forth to wait a minute. Wait 1 second. I want to show my desktop. Wait, actually, I have a PowerPoint presentation that I wanted to show you. I'm going to forget the PowerPoint. What I'm going to do is, wait 1 second. I want to show you my PowerPoint. So give me a minute. I hope you guys are doing great out there. I hope, I don't have, I hope you're doing great. I love to work with great people. I love to work with people who have a drive, right? If you have a drive, then you are, you're my kind of person. All right, give me a minute here. I'm trying to find my PowerPoint. Give me a minute. Okay. So let's see if you can see my screen. I'm just going to go on my phone real quick and pull it up because I don't have anybody with me right now to let me know what's what. So give me a minute. Okay. All right. Okay, looks like you guys can see me. Perfect. All right, so this is basically my story. This is what I do. I give out my video. If you want to see my video, then I encourage you to click on DanielleKHowell.com. Basically, I went from an overworked, stressed out teacher who I couldn't even go to the bathroom without permission. When you work in a classroom, you can't go to the bathroom. You just can't. You can't leave the kids by themselves. So you can't go to the bathroom. And I was fed up. I got fed up. So I started using a proven system. And this system has allowed me to work from home so that I could spend more quality time with my children. Something, guys, that you can't take back is time. You can make more money. You can make more friends. You can do it, but you can't get time back. When I turned around, my kids were 9 and 10. And I said, what in the world? I have 4 kids, actually. My oldest daughter was the one I said, was pregnant. I have a son. He's 16 now. He's 6'5". I remember he used to say, Mom, I'm almost your height. Now I'm about 5'5". I'm almost your height, Mom. I'm almost your height. He would always do like the hand, you look like a soldier. He would do that from his forehead to me. And it would, at one point it would hit my chest and it got up to my neck. And next thing I knew, he was towering over me, right? So that's how quickly our kids grow up, to the point where you can't get that time back. You just can't. So I couldn't do it anymore. I just felt like I was just spinning my wheels. I felt like I was in that rat race that we talk about, that cliche. You're in the rat race. And it definitely is more than a cliche. It is the truth. You are in a rat race. You make money, which you're not worth $7 an hour. You're not worth $15 an hour. You're not worth $50,000 a year. You're not even worth $100,000 a year. You are worth so much more that no one can even put a price tag on it. I want you to understand that. You are worth so much more that no one could even put a price tag on it. So why does society make us think that we have to put a price tag on our work? That this is the only thing that we're good at. And once you learn how to do that, because of course you went to school and of course you probably spent tens of thousands of dollars to get that education. And now this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And maybe you could squeeze some hobbies in on the weekends if you have enough energy. I was tired, guys. I was tired of that. I was tired of being tired and sick. Those kids would come in sick. I would get sick. The building was old and leaking green stuff out of the light fixtures. I'm telling you, there was so many reasons why I wanted a change. And when I saw that I could make money from home without having to call people, without having to chase people around, my family and friends, without having to put flyers on doors and cars, because I've done that before. When I saw that there was a way that I didn't have to do that, I jumped at the opportunity. I jumped at it. And I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it. Because if these people, I saw people like Tracy Walker making millions of dollars. I saw people like Nicole Cooper making hundreds of thousands of dollars. I saw people looked like me making money from home. They had kids like me. But Tracy Walker didn't have kids at the time. She has them now. She has one now. But Nicole Cooper had kids just like me. I said, if she could do it, I could do it. And that's what you should be thinking. If I could do it, you guys can do it. You can do it because I'm no different than you. I'm no different than you. I'm no better than you. I'm no smarter than you. I'm no prettier than you. I'm no stronger than you. I'm no nothing. I'm no different than you. If anything, you probably have much more skills than I do. And I would welcome them, welcome your skills to our team, because we all have skills and abilities that someone else doesn't possess. I have things that you probably don't possess, and you have things that I don't possess. I'm sure of it. So this is my story. You know, I wanted to work from home. So this is my video. It says, you know, a quick video that reveals. So let's just watch the video.
Hey, Danielle Howell here with a super short video for you. Go ahead and watch it right now. Then continue on to see exactly how this system can work for you. On top of showing you how you can start making money as soon as today with this new smart system, I want to tell you a little bit about myself so you know that I'm a real person. After that, I'm going to prove to you that this system is working to generate revenue for brand new people just like you. My story is pretty simple. I was taught to go to school, get good grades, and get a job. But my family didn't have much money, but we got by. And eventually, I became a special education teacher. I was stressed out all the time. The commute was brutal, and I barely had enough energy to spend time with my children when I got home from work. I really wanted to find a way that I could make a nice income working from home, so I could spend more quality time with my family. This system allows me to do exactly that. And it's important to understand that even though there's a lot of money to potentially be made using this system, the best part is I love what I'm doing. No one calls me. I don't need to pester my friends or family. I only talk to people I want to talk to. I never have to sell anything directly, and I can work when I want, where I want, and only as much as I want. I get to decide the kind of life I'm going to have. If I want to take the day off, I do. If I want to spend time on my business at night, I can still make money. And just to be clear, I'm not one of those naturally gifted online money-making geniuses. I just use the tools that are part of this smart system. I actually made this video using the system. It's really simple. So the truth is, I get to look like a pro, but I'm a regular person just like you. Here's what's important in my life: my family, taking great vacations, and freedom. I live very comfortably here in Flushing, New York, and I get to live a life of time freedom as the owner of my own online business. And like I said, so many regular people are experiencing big success using this smart system. A lot of them are people who never previously made any money online. So here, let me show you some of the thousands of testimonials that people have given for this system. Kimberly shared, I earned a commission within my first week and didn't know where it came from. Sarita says, I am now at $3,400 a month just in residuals. Landon said, I had my first $10,000 month. John said, my best month, about $50,000. There are too many testimonials to count about how well this system is working. And people are posting new ones all the time. And like I talked about, what's the most amazing fact? That there are so many stories of people who had never seen success before. I mean, people who'd been struggling online until they found this system. Now they've plugged in and are getting commissions, and it's happening very, very quickly for them. And while their results aren't typical, there are so many more people that I've ever personally seen getting results with this system. To me, there's nothing more exciting than seeing people successful for the very first time. And in many cases, having it happening the very first day they join. So here's what you should do next. Watch the presentation on the next page and get started as quickly as you can. When you get inside the system, you're going to want to do two things. Number one,
I'm going to stop it right there because I'm not sending you to that next system. So my question to you is, do you dream of being home with your children? Do you dream to do that? Is that one of your dreams? Just imagine if you could design your own life and live life without having to punch a clock anymore. What would you do with your time? I know for me, I am so passionate about helping young girls that have lost their moms, because like I said, I lost my mom when I was 15. So one of my goals is to open up a nonprofit organization for girls who's also lost their moms. Because that is such a traumatic experience that they need support. They need mentorship. They need to learn skills that only their moms or other women who are moms could help do, could help teach them. So, and I love just being lazy, honestly. I love just hanging out on the beach and, I live in Flushing, New York right now. I'm looking to move to Florida with my own custom-made home, with the Spanish-style roof house, the Spanish-style roof. When I come out of my bedroom, there's a door that leads outside to a patio, and that's what I'm working towards, guys. What would you do with your time? Would you own a beachfront house? Maybe you would just travel. We have one couple, they have a daughter that is part of this, our community, and all they do is travel. That's all they do. Them and their daughter, that's all they do. They're from island to island to island. What a wonderful way to live your life. What a wonderful way. I'm telling you, you have to start thinking about being a freedompreneur. You have to start thinking about the oppression that you're under right now. If you've never even thought about it like that, I'm going to let you know you're being oppressed. You're being oppressed, and you're being programmed, and you're being controlled. Just imagine if you didn't have to live like that anymore. If you could design your own life and say, screw it, I can just leave. And I am out of here, and I am taking my laptop, because that's all you really need for this business. I'm taking my laptop and my cell phone, and I'm going to run my business from the beaches of the world. Just think about that. How would your children feel? Oh my goodness. My kids, like next month, I'm sending them to Florida, to stay with my sister. This will be their first time actually going to, I'm not going. They're going to go with my oldest daughter. It's just things that you can do. My son this weekend, he's going upstate. He's going to Boston for the weekend. There are things that you can do when you have financial freedom and when you have a residual income coming in that you can't do with just one paycheck. There are places you can go. There are people you will meet. I've never been around so many people earning so much money in one room before in my life. And these people are willing to share all of their secrets to their success. And that is what you want. You don't want people that are oppressing you and telling you that you're only worth a certain amount of dollars per hour or a certain amount of dollars per year. You want to be able to generate as much income as you want. The universe is abundant. Money is energy. It's not about being written on a check. It's energy. So the more energy you put out, the more money you get back. That's just one of the laws of attraction. What would you do with your time if you didn't have to punch your clock anymore? What would you do? Okay, I'm going to let you listen to one of my mentors, and who's also the owner of this company, Mr. David Wood. He's going to speak to you about this perfect storm of opportunity that you don't want to miss, because the time is now. The time is now to change your life. How long are you going to wait? People are getting results left and right, and you'll still be standing there wondering for the perfect opportunity to come. I'm telling you right now, the perfect opportunity is right here before your very eyes. Watch the video.
Okay, expensive camera check. iPhone check. Computer. All right, we're ready to rock. Folks, this is Dave Wood, and today I'm here to talk to you about the perfect storm of opportunity and why you don't want to miss getting drenched by it. What you're about to watch is urgent, so urgent, in fact, that even though I have a team of creative and video production experts on staff, I've decided to just talk to you as I scroll through this message. 0 slides, 0 fancy graphics, 0 testimonials. If you need that kind of stuff, I get it. After this video finishes, just Google my name, David Wood, or my company's name in Power Network, and you can verify for yourself that everything I'm about to tell you is true and accurate. Some of it may sound incredible, but you can find out for yourself that it's all totally real. I decided to make this video for one reason. See, there's a perfect storm of opportunity developing, and I want you to leverage it with me to help me. I know that sounds pretty audacious, but my system has created more new millionaires faster than any other system I'm aware of. And I'm about to release an even better version of it that you can tap into today. It's designed to potentially help someone go from 0 experience or results to seriously earning $1 million in under 36 months online. And to get anyone willing to follow a few simple steps making money within their first 72 hours. It's being released June 11th, meaning you're seeing this in our pre-release phase, so you don't have a lot of time to take action. But before I get into the new systems, exactly how it works, let me tell you a little bit about my story and why you should pay attention right now to this video as if your life depended on it. Like I said, my name is Dave Wood. From 2002 to 2009, I've been trying to start businesses from home, so many I literally can't even remember them all. They left me so broken in the hole that ultimately in 2009, I wound up without a home. I ended up working with Greenpeace, hitting people up for donations on street corners until I got fired from being repeatedly late for work, which left me jobless, broke, and homeless, living in my green 1996 Dodge Caravan. Quite the image of success, right? Well, it gets worse. One night, I was sleeping in my van, and I got woken up by a loud thumping on the window. It turned out to be a big, angry policeman who wrote me a vagrancy ticket for the last $45 in my bank account. Seriously, the last $45 I had in my name. The painful irony of being fined $45 for being homeless and broke felt like a kick in the man tonsils. It was the moment in my life where enough was enough. I can't explain exactly what happened to me, but that day, something inside me, it just changed. Next day, I got on the internet with my $150 used laptop and I started to search. It was then I began noticing a simple money-making pattern. Fast forward 90 days from then, I started averaging from $250 to $350 a day from companies paying me only tiny 30 to 40% commissions. Then something magical happened. I had a single week where I earned $21,000 in only 5 days. I kept honing my skills in my system, and over the next 2 years, I brought in nearly $1 million, selling other people's products, earning tiny commissions, all utilizing this simple money-making pattern I discovered. I ended up moving down to Costa Rica into a mansion in the mountains, refining my simple money-making pattern I'd stumbled into, allowing me to reduce my work schedule. I got to the point where it only required 6 to 10 hours a week to maintain an income from $30,000 to $45,000 a month. But I wasn't satisfied just making that kind of money for only myself. I wanted the people I worked with to experience the same kind of financial success. So I made a decision to create a system that everyone could leverage to do as good or even better than I was doing. And you know what? A kind of perfect storm of opportunity happened. Over the last 3.5 years, my system has created 16 millionaires. Some of them have out-earned me, and I'm proud of that. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Wait a minute, Dave. At the beginning of this video, you said you wanted to create 100 new millionaires a year, but you just said you've only created 16 in the last 3.5 years. How are you going to create 100 every year? It's a great question, isn't it? That's what I've been trying to figure out until recently. I wanted a surefire way to shorten the learning curve for even the newest person, to increase how much everyone can earn, effectively expand internationally, to get people paid from customers all over the world, and to do it in a way where I can hopefully get you, yes you, earning $1 million in commissions within the next 36 months. Well, guess what? I finally figured out how to do just that. By showing up to watch this video, you're actually become a part of the second rare perfect storm of opportunity. But the thing is, you've only got from the time you see this video now until June 11th to take advantage of it. Now, before I get into what this perfect storm of opportunity is and explain the reason it exists right now for the first time in 3.5 years, I want to talk to you about why it's urgent that you take action right now at this minute. See, over the years of studying business from home, direct sales, internet marketing, and network marketing, I've learned a lot. I've learned what to look for when it comes to a perfect storm of opportunity. And I'll tell you right now what's going to happen from this release. After I do that, I'll tell you what it is and why. The single most important thing I've learned is a sort of immutable law when it comes to explosive opportunity in business. It's talent that powers the storm, and the flow of talent follows the flow of money. See, what really happened that allowed my company to grow as fast and big as it did was this. It's actually pretty simple. People can make more money here than they can anywhere online, period. So when we launched, we literally had people earning more profit using our system than big name online gurus earn from running multi-million-dollar businesses and working 18 hours a day, 365 days a year. And when the news got out, we had all the most talented people jump on board within the first year, and those talented people brought in other talented people, creating a perfect storm of opportunity that turned into the fastest growing organization in the history of online marketing. Well, guess what? It's happening again, only this time it's slated to be even bigger because our systems are even better, our product lines in multiple languages, our new generational leadership bonus comp plan is literally better than anything ever created. All this is going to enable us to expand to new horizons. So why am I saying that this is a perfect storm of opportunity? Basically, understanding the structural elements of being in the right place at the right time and why it matters to you, your business, and your future. Now, I want you to intuitively understand, that you intuitively understand, if you get involved with something in the right place at the right time, you can make a lot more money. But I'm not entirely sure you realize how much more money you could make. So let me talk about the 5 key elements of creating a perfect storm of opportunity for you. Number 1, a proven young company guided by a clear, compelling vision. 2, unique, life-changing products powered by marketing systems built to attract the masses. 3, talented field leadership that knows how to inspire and build people. 4, a cutting-edge compensation plan designed to attract talented people. 5, this is the most important one, the right timing for the opportunity and you getting involved with it. And that last one is truly the key. So if you're a God-fearing man or woman, you should be on your knees thanking the Lord for allowing you to see this video in time. You'll know why by the time I'm done. Let me expand, on each of those 5 key elements. 1, a proven young company guided by a unique vision. If you're smart, you never want to put your name and credibility behind a company that's just launching and has no track record to it. The reason for that is simple. If it goes out of business, and almost every new company in this industry does, it'll damage your name on its way out. So you want to get behind something that's proven and stable, but at the same time, you don't want to join a company that's already a giant doing over $1 billion a year in sales or even hundreds of millions. Because the real opportunity in those companies to create generational wealth, it's gone. Right now you're watching this video, we've done over 158 million in total sales in over 100 countries. And like I said, we've already created 16 millionaires. We've proven ourselves over the last 3.5 years by overcoming obstacles that cause most company owners to quit, forging ahead, and creating a sustainable business in a wide expanding marketplace. This company isn't going anywhere but up, no matter what it takes. My vision of creating 100 millionaires a year is crystal clear, and we will accomplish it. That's it, period. No matter what happens, no matter how many resources it requires, no matter what obstacles stand in our way, we will break them down. I'll do it with my slightly oversized Viking forehead, if need be. I'll crush through walls with my bloody fist. I'm David Wood, and I will create 100 millionaires a year. That's it, period. Where there's no vision, the people perish. That's from Proverbs 29:18. If you want to align yourself with a company that has a vision big enough to fit your end vision inside of it, and it needs to be big enough to fit the visions of every person inside your team as well. The reason I started my company in the first place came down to one thing. There was no company I could find with a vision big enough to fit my vision of creating the richest team in network marketing history inside of it. And everyone who's close to me knows it's more than just words. They feel it from my actions and where I put my money and where I put my time. Back into the vision every single time. Because my vision is you. You creating the financial results that you want. You living the kind of life that you want. You getting pulled out of the system specifically designed to suck every last ounce of soul and humanity out of you for someone else's greedy gain. There will be a day with an auditorium full of people, the light shining down on the $1 million rings they've earned, reflecting off of them so overwhelming in number, it will look like the stars of the Milky Way twinkling in the night sky. And this is what our $1 million rings look like, by the way. We've given out so far 16 of them. Okay, that's my vision, and I want you to be a part of it. 2, unique life-changing products powered by marketing systems built to attract the masses. The next thing you need to create a perfect storm of opportunity is a life-changing competitive line of products created to serve a wide expanding marketplace. And you have to make it as easy as you can for the greatest number of people to get them into the hands of as many people who need them as possible. There's something a lot of people researching companies, they don't really understand. They associate market size with opportunity. Let me give you a quick example. Health is a huge market that does hundreds of millions of dollars in sales a year between diet plans, vitamins, herbs, and supplements of all kinds. The market itself is massive. But who are you competing with is the question. Just in the network marketing industry, there are 4,000 companies a year that start in the health and wellness vertical, all competing for the same Me Too space. Have you ever been invited over to somebody's house with a bunch of out-of-shape people and had someone pop in a DVD and talk about how we're all going to get rich working out and taking some hot new vitamin? Exactly. I have too, right? So have your neighbors, so have their relatives, so have all of their contacts. Big market, huge market. Unique products, not a chance. It's all been done 100 times by now, and everyone who comes with a pill, potion, juice, vitamin, or whatever is essentially just saying, me too. And that's just one example. A great marketer once told me, the riches are in the niches. One of my favorite quotes. A smaller market with no competition or completely inferior competition, it's better to sell in than a bigger market with 100 times the competition. Does that make sense to you? Great. And once you do find something unique and life-changing to offer, the even bigger hurdle is making it as simple as possible for even the newest person to get in front of as many people as possible in a way that makes them want it immediately. The reality is, as you're watching this video, maybe you can sell and market like Tony Robbins. Maybe you can. But let's be 100% honest, okay? If you're like the 9,999 out of 10,000 people watching this now as you're on this page, you can't market and sell like Tony Robbins. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. He's Tony Robbins, right? I designed this system for you, for real people. The reality is, you've probably got a few hours a day and a limited budget to dedicate towards your business. What you need is something you can plug into with the limited budget and resources you actually have and make sales and money fast enough to give yourself more resources to catapult your income to the next level. That's what good marketing systems do. But the problem is, most people don't understand how to build them, how they work, or what needs to be in them even. And even if they do understand it, if they're smart, it's not something they ever want to build or manage on their own. It's not fun, right? Nobody ever talks about that, the not funness of building marketing systems, right? It's actually a lot of work. If they do, they have no clue how to move their system into multiple languages and countries, provide multilingual customer support and marketing tools, or expand into the multi-billion person, mobile marketing world. Our team does know how to do that. We have a proven ability to get you started, give you the tools you need, and potentially get you into profit within your first 72 hours if you're just willing to listen to me and to take action. That's it. We're going to show you the way. You just need to step into it now with us. 3, talented field leadership that knows how to inspire and build people. When you decide to align yourself with a vehicle to create the lifestyle of your dreams, you need mentors. Specifically, you need people who have successfully done what you're on a path to do, the way you want to do it. You need to find mentors who are living the life that you want, have the business you want, and know how to create and maintain the success you've always desired. A team that can help you step into your dream lifestyle. You want servant leaders, leadership that places your needs above their own. People who are here to help you step into the greatness that you've always known you have. The problem in home business is most of the leadership and the affiliate organizations preach a dream, they actually live a nightmare. They talk about the 2 to 5 year plan, 8 to 12 hours a day on 3-way calls, driving their car over whatever country they're in, only living for the next meeting, and they do that not for 2 to 5 years. They do it their whole career in this industry, which usually lasts their whole life. When you're making money, you want to make money in a way that enables you to actually create time freedom, financial independence from people who actually know how to do that. Right now, all of our 16 millionaires in Power Network have created $1 million in commissions, literally, without a single 3-way call or even a prospecting call to a cold prospect. We've got a better way. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. 4, a cutting-edge compensation plan. Compensation plans in this industry, this is the truth, they're a deadly disease. On the one hand, you've got affiliate marketing, which only pays a few people big money for selling massive amounts of products, creating a guru cross pitch fest where one big wig slams his list with the products of another big wig. So that guy will turn around and slam his list next time, leaving the little guy completely busted and broke. It's the truth, isn't it? On the other hand, you've got MLM compensation plans that they pay out an average of 42% of the various company sales volumes through some sort of various comp plan. This is the real problem, though, that nobody talks about. They all result in the same averages, which is $1 to $3 per active customer in your team. So you've got distributors in network marketing who have teams of literally 80 or 100,000 active people who earn $100,000 a month. And everyone else in their organization is completely broke or barely above broke. It's actually why I think network marketing has a bad name among some circles, not because of what it is, it's because of this, right? So what happens when a company is hot, you've got tens of thousands of reps who jump over in the hopes that the new hot deal is going to solve their inherent compensation problems in their company, taking their whole team with them, only to find, after all the hype fades off, they all pay literally exactly the same. They can't actually pay more than that. It's built into the model, right? Rather than realizing the disease is actually in the structure of the model itself, they're off to the next hot deal, hoping their collapsing income is finally going to be restored at last. Then you've got high-ticket comp plans, which you can make a lot of money from if you're working and are great at making sales, and if you stop, so does your income. Literally, right then it stops, right? Some of you experience that. All these various forms of compensation, they do something great. And they have a massive, almost indescribable dark side to them until now. You need something that does this. Number 1, rewards the little guy with fast, big money for producing and making sales. Otherwise, they're going to get discouraged and they're going to quit. Number 2, it helps a person stabilize their income as fast as possible to $1,000 a week, because that's the number that, according to the Direct Selling Association, it makes a person go full time, and then they stay in the business for the rest of your life, and you have really great retention with your leaders. 3, you got to reward real leaders and team builders, generational income from the success of everyone in their organization, allowing them to stabilize a multiple 6- and 7-figure income by mentoring real leadership in their team to get to the next level. If you don't do that, you can't keep big leaders around. They leave. The unfortunate thing is what I just described doesn't really exist anywhere in direct sales until today. Now, I'm not going to get into it this video. I'll get into it later with you, but it actually can't exist. There's a structural problem that exists in this industry that we've solved that nobody else has. What I'm about to show you is a real systemic plan that's going to be released on June 11th that will show you how to potentially go from 0 to earning $1 million in commissions in 36 months and get you making money within your first 72 hours, even if you're brand new. That's a pretty big promise. So I want to disclaim it. It's only possible to do that if you're willing to work your ass off for the next 3 years with us, okay? And follow the startup and daily steps we're going to lay out for you once you're on the inside. If you're not prepared to work, you're not going to make any money at all. See our income disclosure at empowernetwork.com/income. I like to say this is not a lottery. It's a business. I will teach you how to do it, but you're the one that has to do it. Does that make sense? 5, the right timing. This is a single hardest thing to know for sure is when you're in the right place at the right time. What you're looking for is really a special mix of elements: proven results, proven sustainable business model, and proven products that have produced massive results for large amounts of people. But aside from those things that we all kind of know already, there's something else to look for that's a bit harder to detect. If you want to know for sure whether something's about to explode with opportunity, you've got to look for a few harder to see factors. Ask yourself these perfect storm questions. Were they playing in a smaller market? Have they finally just discovered how to take their model mainstream? Are they ready to go international? If the answer to all those questions is yes, then the absolute best time to get involved is the pre-release phase of their mainstream expansion machine. You want to get in before the surge of momentum from the masses joining begins creating an uncontrollable commission machine that spits off millionaires like an out-of-control popcorn maker with an unlimited supply of kernels. And guess when the time for that is? Literally, it's right now. That's why I'm so out of my pants excited while writing the sales video. I mean, literally, I've taken off my pants, okay, and I'm sitting here writing this in my boxer shorts because I don't want to waste the time it takes to put on my pants. Now, filming the video, I actually am wearing pants, but I might just take them off if you continue to watch. Here's why I'm so excited. June 11th, we're releasing our mobile authority method expansion model and mobile app, which is built on a proven mobile expansion machine already generating over $100 million in sales annually, all from your mobile phone without needing to make a single call. It's all based on mobile-to-mobile social sharing. Our Kalatu premium blogging system, expanding on our already proven platform, meeting a mass market demand for more than 70 million plus small businesses that need professional websites, massively reducing their website costs while giving them a more flexible, powerful platform. Our revolutionary generational leadership bonus compensation plan, it's invented entirely by me and built by our compensation team that programmed my previous compensation innovation that resulted in 16 millionaires from only $158 million in sales. This comp plan is unique to this company and meets a market demand for more than 79 million active network marketers. Why wouldn't anyone in this industry want to literally earn 10 times more, 10 times per customer from all their active team than they can literally anywhere else in the industry? 100% commissions from our front-end sales for affiliates, meaning that if you send this video to someone right now after you join, once they join, you can earn 100% commissions on the initial trial package when they decide to join now too. Our Secrets of the $1 Million Ring documentary-style sales video with invitations built right into our revolutionary mobile app, allowing you to invite people multilingually right from your smartphone, tapping into more than 2 billion smartphone users worldwide. Our new 3-year to your $1 million ring, remember this is our $1 million ring here, training series teaching our revolutionary plan to make money within your first 72 hours and how to get to $1 million in earned commissions in the next 36 months, even if you're brand new. This plan is complete revolution in online network marketing training, teaching you how to go from literally nothing to earning $1 million using nothing but your smartphone to start. It'll completely revolutionize the home business industry, and I'll show you how in just a minute. Members Area Localization System for our international customers and reps, where we now are going to have the ability to localize all of our systems, processes, and funnels, commission payments, trainings, and products to the language and market of our members, starting with Spanish, Portuguese, German, Russian, and a few secret ones. So what's going to happen after June 11th? That was a maniacal laugh because I'm about to make some people really rich, if you couldn't tell. In fact, I had to force that one a little, right? But seriously, I'm really bummed up. The fact that brings me to the most important part of this video, which is actually this. You're the key to making this work. Look, I don't know why it's you that's seeing this video and not someone else. What I do know, however, is there seems to be some kind of divine hand that leads us all to certain places, people, and things, and times to accomplish our mission in life and become who God has destined us to become. The key of being in the right place at the right time is actually what you bring to the table to make it all happen. Not just joining, but applying your unique God-given talents and skills to a special point in the fabric of space-time. I'm talking about you stepping into your God-given power, allowing you to create a new future, not just for yourself, but for generations of those that follow it, for generations of your family. Let me show you how it's possible to make $1 million in the next 3 years. You ready for this? I want you to pay attention to this, okay? In the first video in our closed-door millionaire training series, that's part of the system we're going to be releasing on June 11th, me and 5 of our $1 million earners are going to teach you how to get 5 customers to join in the first 72 hours using what we call the mobile authority method, right from your mobile phone without any calling required. You ever see those hotel presentations where they draw something like this? Check it out and remember. Imagine if you get 5 people and they get 5 and they get 5 and it goes down 7 levels. Level 1, you got 5. Level 2, you got 25. Level 3, you got 125. Level 4, you got 625. Then you got 3,125, 15,625, and 78,125 people. How can I just repeat this staring at the screen without reading? because I've done this presentation so many times, right? And of course, the funny thing is I was tricked by that too. It's why I did so many of these presentations. So you're supposed to believe that people build businesses in some sort of precise geometrical diagram, which conveniently looks like a pyramid, doesn't it? I just used the P word. I bet you weren't expecting that, right? Total MLM no-no, isn't it? The reality is a real organization with real customers and real products, it never looks like that anyways. Some people are going to be just customers, some will be reps, and some people are going to build teams. Some aren't going to build teams, right? There's a lot of different people that make up the elements of a good organization, and they never mathematically expand like I just described, right? But what you can control is what you do. You can control what you do. So in our closed door millionaire training series, I teach you how to do something that once you know how to do it is actually really simple. You don't want to just get 5, who get 5, who get 5. You just want to get 5 new business owners a month. Remember, there's 70 million of them to register for Kalatu Premium using our mobile forwarding method and trust our processes, systems, and trainings to do the rest. That's it. Over the next year, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get some people who want to build a business with you because they think the product is so cool. You're going to get a bunch of loyal customers, and you're going to create some teams, all marketing and building together. And total, I'm just going to help you do 2 things. That's it, right? Number 1, get to a point where you're earning $10,000 a month from our comp plan that's done $158 million in sales and created 16 verified millionaires, right? We've proven this. We have a way of doing this that's been proven for more than 3 years to do what we say it's going to do. Our Millionaire Training Series we're releasing on June 11th will show you how to do that over the next 12 months. For now, I want you to pay attention to what you need to do in the next 72 hours to profit from releasing the most. That's what is the most important thing for you right now. 2, get to a point in the next 12 months where you have a total of 1,000 active customers on your team using Kalatu Premium. 1,000, okay? I'm going to talk about that here in a second. We're not talking about 5, we get 5, we get 5 here. We're talking about small, easily doable numbers if you have the tools and training over the next 12 months. I'm talking about total in your organization, 1,000 people. Just to give you an idea, I'll easily have 100,000 active customers on my team in the next 12 months, but I'm just going to do the same thing I'm going to tell you to do, but maybe a little bit more aggressively. Oops, I totally just lost track of the screen, and most people would remove that from the slide, but I would not. All right, so just doing what I'm going to tell you to do. That's it. Then the next year, you're just going to do it again, building your active customer base to a total of 2,000 active people, doing nothing but giving 5 people a month personally. That is going to make you $1 million 36 months from now. How? Well, that sounds ridiculous, especially if you've been in direct sales before. I'm going to show you. Let me show you what's going to happen if you just help 5 people make the decision to say yes when they see our documentary. First, you're going to earn a commission of 100% of the sale price for the trial period. So when someone sees our documentary and pays $47, sweating all over the place, you're going to earn $47. 5 people a month, you're going to earn $235 a month just from that. But that's not including all the income you're going to generate from what we're going to show you in our training series. Some of your customers will buy products. They're going to generate extra residual commissions from $70 a month to one-time commissions of up to $350, $700, even $3,000 commissions, okay, one time. So let me show you what's going to happen at the end of year 1. Let's say you just follow our plan. You just get 5 customers a month. And at the end of the year, you hit $10,000 a month in commissions. Maybe the whole year, since you're starting small, maybe you'll only make $50,000 or $60,000 total because you're building up small, and last month you made 10. It's fair to say, okay, over a year. We're not saying you're going to be a rock star. You're going to make $100,000 a month this year. I'm assuming you're brand new. I'm assuming you have no list. I'm assuming you don't know how to do this, or you've tried it and you've failed, or you've built something a little bit successful. If you built bigger, you're more excited, right? But I'm assuming you know nothing here. Well, you just qualified now at that $10,000 a month level for a residual income bonus of $10 per active customer on Kalatu Premium in your whole organization for qualifying for what's called the gold level, all right? So month 13, since you've built 1,000 total customers, your income will go from 10,000 to, get this, 20,000. It'll actually double even though you didn't do anything more. So all year you worked to get to 10, next month goes to 20. Now that's pretty cool. There is not anything out there in the marketplace that will do what I just described. Only this, I promise. Keep paying attention. Well, my new generational leadership bonus compensation plan, remember, I invented this. It is a product of my brain. It'll unlock an extra $10 per month per customer on Kalatu Premium. you're still getting the same 5 customers a month and still have 1,000 active people just generating $5,000 more for a total of $15,000 from those existing products. But that, for using the plan, we've proven for 3.5 years, okay? But your income month 14 just jumped to $35,000 for qualifying for platinum the month previous. Well, now you're qualified at the diamond level, same 5 people a month, saved 1,000 customers, your income just jumped month 15 to $40,000. So what I just described is you just do one thing every month, gradually building your business. Bring 1,000 people on that product, okay? And your income in 3 months will jump from $10,000 to $40,000 a month with an organization that doesn't grow at all. That's cool, okay? So what's your income year 2? Well, not exact number here since I'm going to show you how to increase it through the year, but at least $480,000 with 1,000 people as qualified diamond. But year 3 is where it gets fun. Do you think that if you could get to a point where your income jumps from $10,000 to $40,000 and you just keep doing what you did that year 1, do you think you could move the active people in the organization with all the credibility you'll gain from that, from 1,000 people to 2,000? Of course you can. Now, even if you don't believe that right now, you will believe it after you see the training series. I'm telling you, what we just put out is revolutionary. Well, here's what you're going to earn then by your 24th month, okay? $15,000 from our current comp plan. We've had that for 3 years. We've proven it, okay? Simple and proven by year 3, just using our mobile authority method alone. You can do that just by being consistent, using our tools, and learning a few simple skills, okay? 2,000 active customers in Kalatu Premium total, and you're earning, just pay attention, $25 per customer in your organization, or $50,000 a month from that. So a total of $65,000 a month. So what do you earn year 3? $780,000 year 3. Now, for those of you who failed at math in 8th grade like me, let me add that up with a calculator for you. 3-year income charts. Here we go. Year 1, $50,000. Year 2, $480,000. Year 3, $780,000. What's that? $1,310,000 in 3 years. And you will claim, my friend, your $1 million ring. On one side, it says the day you joined. On the other side, it says the day you crossed $1 million. Has your name on it, 250 diamonds made of platinum, plus an income that is ridiculous. Okay, so wait a second. It is over $1 million, right? It's over $1 million. You know what's cool about that? It takes a normal working family their entire working life of 40 years to generate around $1 million. They might not ever get there. In total earnings, that's total earnings in their life in the richest countries in the world, like the United States and Singapore. We have, average incomes of $3,000 a month. You just did it in 3 years, under 3 years, which is less than a tenth of the time. Want to know what's cool though? What if the next year you had 3,000 people on Kalatu Premium? Hell, even if you flubbed this up and it took you 10 years to make $1 million, you'll still get your $1 million ring and still be a part of the vision, okay? You don't have to earn $1 million in 3 years if you don't want to. You can do it a little slower, right? But what if you took 5 years to earn your next million and 3 years to earn your next? And in the next year, you earned $1 million in a single year. Can you get 5 people each month to say yes when they see this? Can you do that? I could do a lot more than that. And it's very simple to do, and I can teach you how I do it, right? Now, back to the most important element, which is actually you. Look, if you're thinking this is some kind of lottery, you're going to make $1 million in the next 3 years without working at all, this isn't for you. Look at our average earnings and go join the next hot deal of the week. I'll give you a clue. Those aren't going to work for you either. This is for people who want to change their life, change their future, change what's possible for them. And this is your chance to be the change that you want to see in the world. And your time, it's running out. What should you do? Right now, click the button and get started. Because we're in our pre-release phase, I'm temporarily reducing the enrollment fee by more than 50% because you have to wait to see the Millionaire Training Series until June 11th. I want to give you a deal, right? So it's not going to be $47 for you to get started. It's going to be an initial payment of $17, and then in 7 days, you'll start your payment cycle of $97 a month, and you're going to get it early on our pre-release of Kalatu Premium. Here's the deal. We were originally only going to allow existing customers of Empower Network to get in early, but I convinced our leadership council and corporate team to allow you to come in so you can participate in the tidal wave of growth we're about to experience in the marketplace. And you need to get in right now. Click the Get Access Now button. Here's what you're going to get special pre-release access to when you join us right now. And remember, this offer is going to completely disappear on June 11th, and you'll have lost your chance to profit from this video for good. First, you're going to get access to the pre-release of our revolutionary Kalatu Premium business blogging platform and premium level training. You're going to get a complimentary affiliate account so you can make money by sending people to this video free for 60 days. Our affiliates have always paid $19.95 a month for exclusive access to our compensation plan. I may have to remove this offer literally forever. You're going to get early access to our revolutionary mobile app, Prospectus, free of charge to leverage the power of social sharing to get new customers faster than anything you've ever used before. We were advised to sell access to this tool for $47 a month, and you're going to get it free. You're going to get to participate in all of our pre-release plans to help be a part of the surging momentum as we create a tidal wave of people who are joining and buying in a complete ridiculous frenzy all around the world. You'll be able to send this video out immediately to all the people you know, and if someone says yes and decides to buy, you'll earn 100% commission from their purchase. In other words, one customer and you break even immediately. You're going to get first access to our $1 Million Ring Formula, a training series where me and $5 million earners will show you step by step how to go from zero to $1 million in the next 36 months. You're going to be able to use all of our revolutionary tools and systems first, before anyone else does. You get to capitalize on the perfect storm of timing, probably for the first time in your life. And honestly, I don't even want to list all the stuff you're going to get as bonuses, because I don't want to butter you up. Just let me under-promise and over-deliver for the first time maybe in your life. Is that okay? I mean, I was advised to charge at least $1,000 for the Millionaire Ring Formula training series alone, and you're going to get first access for $17, literally before anyone else in the market does. This is dangerously effective information. All by itself, that's reason enough to click the Get Access Now button. Here's the kicker though. There's no risk to you at all. If you want your $17 back, literally for any reason at all, just contact our very prominently displayed support team within the next 14 days and say, hey, give me my money back. You'll get it back, no questions asked. The fact is there's no risk to you, and it's easy to get a refund. And one sale, you're going to get your money back. So I call that double the no risk. So as you're filling out the order form, let me finish with telling you what I believe is going to happen over the next 12 months. You need to understand that right now, there are more than 79 million active people in the network marketing profession. I have a friend, as an example, okay, this is a real person, who currently has an active downline of 65,000 customers. That's right, 65,000 active people. That is twice as big as the city I grew up in Alaska, right? That's an unimaginable amount of people, even for me. And I have a team bigger than that. She makes about $65,000 a month, $1 per customer. Think about that for a second. Think about it again. That's right. She has 65,000 active customers to make the same income you can earn from 2,000 people. And her customers are paying the same amount in a more competitive market with an inferior product. So she needs 32.5 times the people to earn what you could earn. What do you think she is going to do when she learns that? Right? Exciting, isn't it, right? You're about to see the largest rush of talented people into one company that's ever happened. And it's no different than what we did in 2011, except for this time, the market size is literally 100 times the size. What's 100 times the size of 158 million? Well, I want you to slow you down for a second, because we're not going to do $15.8 billion that fast. But can we hit $1 billion a year? How are we going to create 100 millionaires a year in Empower Network? It begins June 11th. 100 people qualifying for Diamond a year will produce 100 millionaires in a single year, approximately 24 months later. Can we do that together by the end of 2015? Here's the biggest question. Do you believe if I could show you how to effectively tap into more than 2 billion people using smartphones, who all have the money to join right now, by the way, just by virtue of owning a smartphone, you could get 5 people a month say yes to a $47 decision with tons of upside and zero risk? Of course you can do that. You can do way more than that. And here's what you need to do right now. Click the Get Access Now button. Join immediately for a discounted pre-release rate of $17. Send this video to everyone you know as fast as you could possibly send it. Everybody you know. Do it before someone else does it, because we only have a few days left. I'm going to see you on June 11th. Act like this second is the last second you've got, because it is. This second will never come back. Use it wisely. I want to welcome you to Empower Network. And if you know somebody in network marketing, I want to promise you something. They need to see this video. People in network marketing, they don't know how little money they make with the huge teams they build. They're too talented for what they get paid. We have a better way for them. We have a way that is going to lift them up and lift their team up in ways that they can't imagine. They need to see this video. I'm gonna share a story with you, and then I'm gonna do something special for you, and this isn't planned, it's in the script. So 2009, right? I'm broke, living in a van. Start my internet business, and that's a true story, right? And then I moved to my parents' house in Alaska and lived there to use their internet for a few months, right? So a few months goes by, and I start making $25,000 a week. Now that whole time, I was talking about a vision. I said, when I'm making over $30,000 a month, I'm going to move down to Costa Rica. I'm going to live on a beach, right? I'm going to live on a beach in Costa Rica. I'm going to live on a beach in Costa Rica. I'm talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. Well, I started making that money. Then I started looking on the internet for houses. Found a house on the beach in Costa Rica, which later discovered it's better to live in the mountains, right? So I moved to a mansion in the mountains. But when I moved down there, I want to show you something. This is a video that I made in February of 2010 when I was under 30 years old. Okay, 2009, that means I would have been 28, and didn't have a job, was making more than a doctor, and went to live on the beaches of the world. I look a little crazy, but forgive me for that. Let me show you the bit.
Hey guys, this is Dave Wood, and I'm actually talking to you right now out of my new house in Costa Rica. Anyways, guys, I want to show you why you should do network marketing. Now, this is not a mansion, but here's the cool thing. I have got in this house, first of all, it's 1,900 square feet. In the back here, come here, baby. Just point the camera out there, and I don't know if it'll catch it. Back there is a river full of crocodiles that is totally awesome. It's protected land, an estuary. It goes on for acres and acres and acres. There's no houses or anything behind. Here, come this way, baby. Let's just show people. And out on this side of the property here, so we've got a crocodile river in the backyard, and over here in the front yard, we have got one of the most pristine, awesome oceans that I've ever seen in my entire life. And the cool thing is that we have the availability to build a business on the internet. You can literally work with people in every single country in the entire world, and you can do it profitably with very, very, very little or no money to start. A few months ago, I got started with like $200 to my name. I've made like $95,000, and I'm living in Costa Rica. Look at me. I got my shorts on. My hair's huge. I'm not professional by any stretch of the imagination, but look what I've done. And so, come on, come this way. I'm actually going to take you out here. So. What I want you to think of is I want you to think of how awesome it would be to live in this. Look at this. You ever wanted to drink out of a coconut on the beach, making like 20 or 30,000 a month? Huh? Check this out. It's coconuts. You just pull them right out of the trees. Got 2 coconuts now for later. This is awesome, guys. And the cool thing is I did this in like 4.5 months. I mean, think of what you could do. Seriously, take a look at your life. Are you making the money you want to make? Are you living the dream? 4.5 months ago when I got started in my business, I told my wife, go to work, babe, and just let me do this full time. In 4.5 months, look what I was able to do. Check this out. Are you going to come join me in freaking Costa Rica?
All right, we're back now. We're back, right? We're back, right? What's your dream? What's your dream? I discovered in 2009 a perfect storm, okay, that was less than 100th the size of what you have right now. And I was willing to take action, and I was willing to work. I was willing to say, yeah, I'm going to get started, right? I can get started. So here's what I'm going to do to you, because I'm even more excited than I was when I stepped into my dream. I don't have a beach right now, but I do have a swimming pool. So I'm going to jump in the swimming pool because I'm so pumped up for you. But I'm going to do it in slow motion. iPhone slow motion. iPhone slow motion on. This is my home. It looks out over the city. Let me just make sure that that is going to get the pool. All right, here we go. Folks, how will you live when you can step into your dream lifestyle? How can you live? Here's the best part about it. You can live however it is that you want. Come in my house now. Just join. Hey babe, I need a towel.
Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know about you, but I love, I love that video. David Wood, he's probably the best multimillionaire I've ever met. And we've actually met. I've taken pictures with him. He is an amazing person. He has a wonderful giving heart and a giving spirit. And he's just a blessing. He's a blessing to all of us to create this company that has, like I said, like he said, produced over 16 millionaires and more and counting. You know, there's never been a better time, a better place than right now. What is your dream? What is it that you are looking for? What would having an extra, even if it's an extra $1,000 a month, what would that do for you? What would that do for you? So if, you know, there are two kinds of people right now listening to this or watching me. There's the kind that, you know, said, hey, I don't know, this is not for me. Let me think about it. You know, if you want to think about it, that's fine. You know, opportunities come, opportunities go. But then there's the person that's watching this right now, the action taker. And I'm talking to you, the action taker, the one who's ready to take action right now, who's ready to join forces with me and, you know, be a part of my team. There's a link if you're watching it on the workfromhomewednesday.com. There's a link right there that says join mompreneurs on a mission. All you have to do is click that. That will take you straight to the $17 Co-op 2 premium trial. So you'll be in and you'll get all the perks that we have right now. You'll get all the perks, everything, right? So if you don't have that, let me see. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube. I did not put the link up there for the YouTube. So if you're interested and you don't see a link around this video, then just send me an email at contact at daniellekHowell.com. I am looking for the action takers. I just need you to pull out your credit card and get started today. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. If you don't start today, if you don't start right now, you already saw that tomorrow, that's when everything is going to roll out. So you're getting the pre-release amount right now. So time is limited. You know, jump on it right now, right this minute, so that you can be a part of the freedom movement. You see David Wood running into the bushes. Let me show you. I have a picture of us. If I can, let me show you real quick, because, you know, you guys just need to know that this is real. This is real. You know, I'm real. He's real. We are real people doing real things here. I mean, and it's just not us. You know, at some point I'm going to have, I don't know if I have his picture here. I'm going to have, you know, my mentor, Tracy Walker, on our call, so you can meet her. She's a beautiful person inside and out. You know, this is just something, you got to do it now. You got to get in and here we are. Here we are. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if you can see this picture. This is David Wood and me and David Wood. I'm going to be on that stage next year with David Wood. There's something called the commission countdown. So, you know, whoever starts making the most commission, you get to go on stage and you bring your team. And, you know, it's an amazing event. It's an amazing event. So right now, if you're an action taker, I want you to pull out your credit card, get started, click that link right now. And, you know, you'll be connected with me via email, and you will, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that you can see my picture. Yep. You know, just click that link and get started, guys. Click that link. You see David Wood has $1 million ring. I'm going to get my $1 million ring, and I want you to get your $1 million ring. We can all do this thing together. This is exciting. It's an exciting time. And, you know, I'm excited. You should be excited right now. You should be jumping out of your seat. You should be wanting to jump into the pool like David Wood just did. I know I do. I want to jump into the pool because I'm excited. So, you know, this is it for my presentation. If you have any questions, again, just send me an email. Send me an email or connect with me on Facebook at Danielle K. Howell 1 with the number 1 behind it. Connect with me on Facebook. Send me a message. You know, become my friend. Send me a friend request. Follow me on Periscope, Danielle K. Howell. You also, I almost forgot. If you're on the website, there is my work from home guide, my practical guide for working from home. So it's at the bottom. If you scroll all the way at the bottom, or just refresh your screen if you don't see it, scroll all the way to the bottom. This is one of my ebook that I have that I give away for free to those who are interested in working from home. And it's just like a little practical guide to tell you the essentials that you're going to need to start a home-based business. All right, so that you're not wondering, well, do I need an office? Do I need this? Do I need that? You know, so it's a practical guide. It's nothing too in-depth. It's just a quick practical guide that'll lead you in the right direction. So I look forward to working with you. Thank you for spending this, we've been on here for about an hour and a half. I think this was an amazing webinar. Let me know. Give me some feedback. You know, give me some feedback in the comments. There's a comment section also down there underneath this video if you're on the website, workfromhomewednesday.com. So next week, we're here every week, every Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m. We are here. I'll be here. And hopefully, you know, going forward, I'll have some guests and some new members that have joined Mompreneurs on a Mission. And we will just be here to guide you through this work from home process, this online process. So I'm going to go and I'm going to send that video to a few of my friends. If you've just joined, you know, ask me, how do I send this link? So that you can get some people started, you know, get some people started. They only have to pay $17. Get them looking at that link so that they can see what it is that you've decided to do, that you've decided to create a financial future for yourself. You know, so you've stepped up and you're stepping out of that comfort zone of a job and you are stepping into home-based business entrepreneurship. All right, so congratulations if you've joined. I will find out, I'll get an email. If not, if you're still thinking about it, if you're still debating it, and if you're still wondering if this is for you, then maybe it's not. Maybe you'll join next time, next Wednesday or the Wednesday after, whatever the case may be. But today is the day to get your discount. So if you want to try it out, today's the day to do it. Today's the day to do it for only $17. All right, so thank you so much. Make sure you follow me on Periscope, follow me on Instagram, send me a friend request on Facebook. You can see my blog, youronlinesuccesscoach.com. That is YOUR online, ONLINE, success coach, SUCCESS, coach, COACH.com. I know it's pretty long, youronlinesuccesscoach.com. Check out my blog and see what I'm all about. Google me, look me up, Google David Wood, look him up, so you can know that we are real, we are a family, and we are making a stake in the home-based business industry. All right, with that, guys, I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. This broadcast is officially over. Click that link and get started. Bye-bye.